Gung-ho reaction, a topic taboo. Hey there, kids, it's Folie. Oh, hey.
Oh, you are. Who's that?
Go, girls. Hey, guys.
You go yourself.
You go, but don't go.
Oh, shucks. So don't go. Well,
No.
I mean, we don't want to take up too much of your time.
No.
Unless you're, like, in the bath or something.
Ooh.
And just get all pruny with us.
Get all pruny with us. So we are recording our latest Shorty Short episode that was supposed to go live today.
But this has been a crazy week.
Yeah, it has.
Crazy.
So it'll go live. Go live?
Yeah,
It'll get posted
We've
tomorrow.
been talking a lot about going live much longer
All
than we
those
should have.
times.
Hi, darlings.
Do we remember what we were going to talk about on our Shorty Short today?
Yes. One of our listeners, listener Kylie, asked a really insightful question.
It was so good.
It was like, it warmed my heart so much because they're basically just being pushed out of the little nest. Maybe they abandoned ship, but we no longer have to ask the questions. They're doing it for us.
I know. I love it. It's so good. I love seeing all of the
Perspectives? No?
the perspectives and the
Interaction?
the interaction.
The initiative?
The initiative.
Yes! They
Use
get
more.
it!
Use more words.
People! Stuff! Beer!
People, places, things. Did you find Kylie's post?
I did, but it was on my phone.
Oh.
Which we're now using to go live.
I'm just going to put this down and search it. What did she ask?
Oh gosh, they're all looking at me. Hi guys. Kylie. Kylie
Tell her
asked,
she's beautiful. She'll come back.
asked about skills. Skills we
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to have? Post-apocalypse, similar,
Skis?
something like that. Life skills? Oh god.
We should have figured this out
We
before.
should have. That's not it
That
at all.
is not it.
Skills may have not been a word that was used. Abilities? Synonyms, please. There it
There
is.
it is. Okay.
Okay.
So, Kylie said,
She said, oops.
thoughts today. So many things are so convenient for us today. True. If these conveniences were gone tomorrow, what things should I have learned to do on my own? I can cook, sew, change tires, wrangle farm animals, and fish.
Good Lord.
I know. I wish I knew how to forage, how to hunt, how to garden more efficiently. What things do you what things would you do you regret not knowing how to do for yourself?
So she never actually said post-apocalypse.
That was
my
just-
brain put that in
Mine
there.
did too.
Because it's fun.
It really is. It's good to think about.
Strangely fun to think about.
It really, really, really is. Amy, do you want to talk about what you answered? So I can
Yes,
get this
because
scroll
I
break?
can't remember. I wrote, I love this question. I think we lose so much when things are too easy. We lose appreciation for the work that goes into our food and clothing, and we lose the difference in quality we get from homemade versus machine-made or mass-produced. And there's more that I can't see.
Sorry.
That's okay. I said that my mom used to make her own bread and yogurt and didn't even need a recipe because it was second nature.
Yeah.
It's weird to think about that now, but I think that's how it was for everybody at one time.
Yes, you had to know.
Yeah. And I said I'd love to have more carpentry skills and at least know the basics of auto maintenance.
Yeah.
I can't change a tire on my own.
I don't think that I can either. I used to, when I had my first car, it was a 66 Mustang. I could change the oil. I could change the tires. I worked on the transmission.
Oh my goodness.
I did so much to it. It was so much easier. It wasn't computerized. So all of that I could figure out. So many things went wrong with it all the time that I had to fix. And I love that. But nowadays, I don't think I could. I wish that I could make... that I could garden better and keep things alive.
She said more efficiently.
More efficiently or at all.
Yeah. No, you keep a lot of stuff alive.
I keep plants alive, but I had 3 I planted jalapeno seeds, bell peppers.
I remember that.
And
they
tomatoes.
Looked so cute growing in your window.
Yep, had windowsill, like, made boards across the windowsill to keep them in the window. Mm-hmm. And they all died.
They did?
They came up like this high and then died.
Oh,
I don't know
why.
what I did.
Did you keep them? Surely you kept them.
I watered them. They had sunlight. I don't know what I did, but I can't.
Whereas I threw an old tomato in our flower bed, and now we've got a nice, healthy tomato plant.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. You kind of just have to ignore things, I think.
My basil. It thrives on neglect. Every time I've tried to pamper it, it dies.
Yeah, I think I get overly... I over-nurture.
You fuss.
Yeah.
You fuss, and you make little wussy plants that can't handle the world. I think I'm doing that
with Mackie, too. Crap.
It's okay. I think I'm doing it with my kid, too.
I mean, I figure once he's, like, 15, I'll stop.
The problem is they're so beautiful and cute and charming. Mm-hmm. What are we supposed to do?
I know.
But give them money and gold.
That's true.
Money and gold, I guess are kind of the same thing.
I love Tattooed Mother. Hey, she says herbal remedies, parentheses, that actually work.
That actually work. That is good, because I've tried a few that have done either nothing or had ill effects.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, I mean, it would be so important. It would be so important if something happened. I know we're going back to the apocalypse thing, and that wasn't what was in this.
But, that's what she meant. I'm sure if you asked
guaranteed.
her. Yeah.
If we had no medicine, we would need that.
We need to know that stuff.
We need to know what plants we could eat without dying. I mean...
Yeah, how did people
think about Into the Wild, and he even had a book that told him the things, and he just ate the wrong one. Died.
He died. He keeled right over.
That's what it looks like when you die.
So, yes. So the moral of the story is it will probably be more important than anything to know how to get food and shelter.
For sure.
I probably won't need to worry too much about changing tires. It depends.
Maybe bike. I would, if in an apocalypse, I couldn't understand why on The Walking Dead they didn't use bicycles.
I know, I couldn't either, but then the trash people.
Yes, and then I was like,
and then everyone
screw them, don't want bikes anymore.
Them, so they made it really douchey.
Yeah, they really did.
But bikes are a great idea.
Yeah. And those are fun to fix.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, my chain used to pop off my bike so often. You just flip it over. Yeah. You get it going real fast and you flip the chain on it.
I haven't done it in so long.
I know.
Well, my bike got professionally serviced or whatever.
Mine too. Yeah. Because we're those people.
Mm-hmm. At least we don't wear no offense, but we don't wear the onesies, like the racing onesies
okay,
bikers
I was gonna
wear.
Say, actually, I just bought my first.
You bought a onesie?
I didn't buy a onesie. Well, I guess technically.
She bought a onesie.
What a long sleeve onesie. A bodysuit.
Oh.
Which I call them onesies because I'm sorry, but when I changed Mackie and
that was exactly what it was.
Onesies.
It's exactly. It doesn't have little snaps on the shoulder. That's the only difference. And maybe
Mackie's
I kind of wish it
didn't have
did.
Snaps on the shoulder.
Oh.
Maybe one or two of his did, but so Matthew says this is something I think about all the time. All the time.
I like that he thinks about it all the time.
It's something that plagues me.
Are you trying to bring about the apocalypse?
Yeah. Some people, I think.
Yeah. What do you want me to say?
I'm having a hard time reading.
She needs to learn to see without her glasses.
Yeah. Yes, I would. No, looking at it on the big TV, it kind of fuzzes. What am I producing in this customer-driven culture, and am I doing it proudly? I know how to cook, but I wish I had more to offer musically and lyrically.
Wow. We're going to need that.
He does that, though. Also, wish I knew enough about sewing and at least making my clothes fit me better.
I could teach him that.
Yeah. That's just what I can think of right now. Oof. Yeah.
Musically and lyrically.
Yeah, because that's going to be one of the main forms of entertainment.
It's going to be important for morale. And honestly, Matthew, if you come at us with some really crummy lyrics, and I haven't eaten anything except foraged grass for 5 days, I don't know what I would do. Can't make any promises.
I really want, and we've talked about this. I told Ransom once that we should go foraging for dinner one day.
Yes, we need to.
I love the idea of doing that. Just going and finding what we can. I mean,
I have a confession about that, though.
Did you guys do it?
No, being the overprotective mom that I am, 3 at once.
I got 3 at once too. One of them fell.
I want to hide mushrooms from the grocery store in the woods and let him think he found them so that we know they're safe to eat.
But he would know when he wasn't able to pick them and when they were halfway clean.
Maybe. Maybe he'd be so
They're
excited.
pretty inquisive children, I think.
Well, a little bit of some kind of natural adhesive.
Well,
a little bit of egg white.
Those one mushrooms, guys, what are they called? Morels?
Everyone's obsessed with?
Yes. Well, because they're delicious.
I've never had them.
They're so good. And you could get, I know where we could find those. And
I found some once, but I didn't know they were edible.
Yeah.
So I let the kids play with them.
Well,
and then we left them on the ground.
People pay good money for those,
I
too.
a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good.
It's so good, guys.
I wish I could try it.
Mm-hmm. We only have one person.
That's okay.
Right now. How many do we have here? 0.
Should we keep it up?
Christoph was viewing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he is now.
Maybe
Christoph, are you there? Maybe. Oh, what? Mom?
What did she say?
She says that those, are they morel?
Morels?
Morel?
Uh-huh.
I want to say moral.
Moral.
The moral of the
story.
Yeah. My mom says that they're in her yard. Mom, don't tell people that.
Oh, they're in her yard?
No, they're not. I don't think, those can't be the ones that are in your yard.
Yeah, they're not. Those are poisonous that are in her yard.
You think? Oh. Yeah, Mom, those are poisonous.
Bring us some so we can make sure.
Yeah. So we can know what ones are poison when the apocalypse happens.
And we can build up our immunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By dying.
To poisonous morel imposters by dying. Then you don't have to deal with any of this crap.
That's true. That is true. Do you want to read the next question as I put you on the spot with a full mouth?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Rachel says, I wish I knew how to grow my own food. How to identify safe and dangerous plants. It's like she's reading our minds. And use it for medicine. Heck, how to build a fire without a lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to do it this way.
It freaks me out to make that sound with my hands.
I know, I couldn't do it.
I would freeze.
How long would it take? It would take forever.
By the time it happened, you would already be so overheated from rubbing your hands
You
together.
wouldn't need the fire.
You would burst into flames. Okay, so far... Oh.
Sorry, guys.
Ooh, I love Johnny's. Always love Johnny's.
I know, me too.
Negotiating anything. Because we are going to go back to a system of bartering.
Absolutely.
And he hates it. It makes him nervous and it makes him want to hide.
Me too.
I cannot believe I worked for a retail store with a very aggressive sales policy. I did it for like 6 months. It was the worst. I didn't get paid very much, and I was more stressed than I have been in any other job.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard, especially, some people have a great personality for that.
Some people love it. It doesn't stress them out at all. But it wasn't right for me. Here's the thing, too. I was actually good at it.
Oh.
That made it worse.
Oh.
Because they're like, you're doing really well. You're exceeding expectations. Let's give you more.
Maybe that's the thing. People don't like to feel like they're being sold to.
Yeah.
And
I was so apologetic.
Maybe you were so apologetic, and they felt sorry for you.
They told me to I'm not going to say what the company was. They told me to stuff the fitting rooms with clothes to put pressure on people to try on more and buy more.
What?
Yeah. I had to not only ask people for help, but I had to go pick out outfits for them and fill up their rooms as full as possible. Half the time people got pissed off by that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Wow. James said that he's pretty set. Good for you, James.
Purification of water.
Yeah, purification of water. He would like to be more familiar with it.
He's obviously got it down.
Yeah. Don't think I could glean enough, what?
From the Martians? To extract water with rocket fuel? And I don't have any idea what to do with pee.
Who does?
Who does? If you know what to do with pee, then...
I think you can drink your own pee.
I think you can.
Yeah.
I think that's what that guy did in 127 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, also, I think can't you just boil water to purify it? Like, don't you just have to boil it to a certain temperature?
Yeah, as long as you can make that fire with no matches or lighter.
I said, this is such a great question. Which we say that every time.
We do.
Really.
But they are great. We mean it.
Mm-hmm. I would love, blah, blah, blah. I would love to know how to garden and forage, for sure. How to tend to chickens and homeschool.
Sorry. I leaned out of the camera.
At least it's you this time and not me.
At least it's the front end. Go on.
How to tend to chickens and homeschool. And I would need to learn how to go without coffee or instant messages. I mean, how would I know what Amy was thinking every second of the day?
Well, I would be that weird mud-covered person, like, living next to your tent.
Yeah. So we would know.
Trying to steal food from you. And I'd be talking to myself constantly.
So I would always know.
It would actually be better than instant messages.
We should learn,
Yes, Morse code!
Yes.
I would say Morris. It's not Morris, it's Morse.
I say Morse code too.
And then I think of Morris the cat, and I think of the little cat tapping out with his paws. Because that's normal.
Who's here? What up?
What up?
What up? I like that they said, what up?
What up?
So, what else? What about you guys out there?
What do you want to
Instagram
know?
land?
Post-apocalypse.
What would you like to know to better your survival skills?
Or how about just better our everyday lives?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say it right now. I don't cook enough.
I used to cook every single night, every day. There's just so many other things.
I know, that's the problem. It's not our fault.
No.
It's not.
We like too many other things.
We do. We're busy.
How to clean my teeth after the...
Oh, yeah.
I had not thought about that.
Our teeth are going to be so bad. Okay, here's what we have to do. We have to find all the baking soda.
All the baking soda. We have to... I mean, people aren't going to initially grab that.
No, they're not going to be thinking... They're going to be thinking about, like, water. And, you know...
Yeah, I guess you need water to rinse out your mouth.
Medicines for, like, serious health conditions.
Come on.
And antibiotics, antiseptic, you know.
Really, baking soda heals a lot. I mean, you got a cut, rub some baking soda on it. You have a painful tooth, rub some baking soda on it. You got some under eye baggage, rub some baking soda on it. I don't know, probably.
It sounded so true.
Shampoo? You don't have shampoo?
Natural
baking soda.
Exfoliant. Mix it with some Cetaphil. Go ahead and raid the drugstores for that,
That's what I would do. Yeah. And I would get all the Wet n Wild liquid cat soup.
Doubles and triples.
Oh, yeah.
Especially of the reds.
And the nudist peach, because it will go well with all of the browns that you'll be covered in.
Yeah. People won't be expecting...
Also, I'm going to want a lot of good yoga pants. That's what I'm going to want to wear.
We're going to need those.
We're going to need to be comfortable.
When we're fighting people.
Mm-hmm. You can't lift your leg full extension to ninja cut somebody.
Yeah. Being in the woods with yoga pants. I mean,
wait,
really?
Whoa. Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Oh, gosh. There's no way all those people in The Walking Dead look and smell as good as they seem to.
There really isn't. There's no way. Yeah. Oh, charcoal can be used for what? For your teeth? I guess that's true. They do have that charcoal.
Charcoal's good for everything.
Yeah. Oh,
we can make our teeth black too.
Why?
Like, just to scare people.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And while we're making our teeth black to scare people, it'll actually be whitening our teeth.
Yes.
Double bonus.
We'll, like, dive into a clear pond and then emerge like these nymphs.
Basically, what I'm saying is I'm ready. Bring it on.
We are ready.
We know how to clean our teeth now.
We do. That's seriously the only
That's
thing.
half the battle.
It's half the battle. We'll eat morels. We don't have
Make
to cook
candles
them.
from beeswax. Yep. No
Beeswax?
TP. Ooh.
We just need to find the proper leaves. No. They're going to be... this is gross, I know. There's going to be so much clothing just everywhere.
Left over. That's true. But also, where are we going to be stepping on other people's poo a lot? Because people are going to be just going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't appreciate that. I'm preemptively upset about it. At least dig a hole and bury it.
And it's still no excuse to spit.
No, never.
Don't spit.
And
don't spit out your gum.
Please and thank you.
Yeah. You'll get a lot farther that way.
No. It doesn't work on the undead or the Martians. Everyone else will appreciate it.
Yeah. They might even give us toothpaste because of it. I mean, really, people aren't going to be thinking about getting toothpaste, so they may not raid like Crest and stuff. We can just get cases of it.
We're going to get all that, and we're going to hide it,
and
we're going to use it as currency.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah. Lip gloss and toothpaste.
And toilet paper.
Yes, toilet paper. We can also use that for crafts. Not saying I want to waste it.
But you're going to want to stretch your brain muscle, too.
Yeah. We can make flowers, dresses, cute little headbands.
Yeah.
We can pretend to be mummies.
We can TP our neighbors.
Yeah. Oh.
Go to a homeless camp, and you'll learn all you need to know. That's so sad.
Now I feel sad.
I do, too.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're terrible people.
I feel really sad, though, because these are things that homeless
people
do.
Have to deal with. You know what, though? This should make us think. Think real hard. I mean...
It really did just make me think real hard.
Me too. Soap, toothpaste, toilet paper.
Socks are a thing.
Socks are a big thing. Blankets? I mean, we have way more blankets than we know what to do with. And coats.
Same here.
And there are people freezing in the streets.
How can we get these to homeless shelters?
Yeah.
I mean... Do we have
there's a homeless shelter here. At least there's one for men, and then there are like the women and children's shelters.
Yeah,
I bet they take all the.
I have donated to the women's shelter.
Soap and clothing. We need to do more.
We really do need to do more. This is a huge thing. We're gonna do more.
Thank you. Oh,
trust
tampons.
us. We get obsessed.
Tampons.
Yes. That's true.
Gosh.
Although every homeless shelter should give women diva cups.
Yeah, actually, that's what you're going to need post-apocalypse.
That's true.
For sure.
That's what I use, and that's what I shall keep using. Because, I mean, I know that there are some women who don't use tampons, too.
Yeah.
And so pads and stuff. But diva cups would be so good because then they wouldn't have to worry about getting tampons and just clean those out with water. Yeah. And you need to sanitize them, too. But
you do what you can.
You do what you can. You get some hot ass water at somewhere.
Yeah. Not hot.
What?
Not hot. Never mind.
Hot ass. Yeah. Not hot ass, but hot.
I mean, if you're lucky.
Ass. Yeah. Your eye makeup looks really good, though.
Doesn't it? It's lavender and orange in the crease.
I like that.
Sort of like a sunset.
Yeah.
I just, in the end, if we're taking the perspective of not being in the apocalypse, but wanting to be better people in our everyday lives.
Yeah.
I think just learning to make a lot more of our own stuff. It's so easy to buy.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like that there are people basically living that world right now.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, literally living that world right now.
It's hard for us to even fathom. We're so spoiled that we invent problems for ourselves.
We just invented it and we were excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
I hate us right now.
We're disgusting.
But we're going to do something.
Yeah.
Over 3,000 in Northwest Arkansas.
We don't think about that.
I did not think about that.
No.
I didn't think that, because you think of
where we are,
New York City.
Yeah.
Where we are does not, like, you just don't see it.
No.
It's a small enough town. It is still large though, but you don't see. Even when I was living in Joplin, I knew where you would see the. Yeah. But I really haven't encountered it so much here in Northwest Arkansas. But it is something that I am definitely going to take action on.
We're going to come back with an update.
For sure. Thank you for bringing awareness to that, for sure.
See our brains and our hearts growing just during a recording.
Just during a stupid recording.
Yeah, real stupid
But fun. We love it.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do still want to make crafts with toilet paper.
I still definitely want to do that.
But I wouldn't take that toilet paper from someone who needed it.
And I wouldn't take it for granted.
No, never again.
Never again.
I'll just reuse it. So I'm not wasting.
Okay. All right. Well, we love you all. We like you're awesome too.
You're awesome. We love you.
We love you. We like you.
We care about you.
Tell all your friends we like cotton candy.
Bye.
Wave when we wave.
Cool. Aw, we have 5 on our Folie page.
Yeah.
Or 4. I can read numbers.
14 over there.
Yay.
Yeah, that's good. But 5 for our Folie when we don't have that many followers is good. Oh, wait, we're still recording here. What did you do? Cramp?